When you enter a graffiti, you can also cancel it with the same button. So what you do is you enter it, do the very first one, which is just an up or a down usually, and then you just cancel it and do it again. And that is what you would see a lot in any percent, but I'm doing 100%, so I have to get points because jet ranking on all levels requires a certain amount of points. So mostly you'll be seeing me playing the game fairly legit, and then abusing a few things I didn't think about in terms of how easy it is to get points on certain things. I'm going to try this really dumb trick on this level once, and if it fails then I'll just do it normally. It's really dumb. It's not in the world record run because it's so dumb. Oh, I got it. Sweet. That's a lot harder than that may look. And that's the tutorial done. Now we have to actually play the game. Oh man. I won't know when I get world record. So the character choices really don't matter too much in terms of speed, but they matter in terms of points. So Gum gets the most amount of points for graffiti, which is why you need her in most levels. If I'm not picking her, it's because I don't actually need her for that. I don't need that many points for that level, generally speaking. So most of the game is actually a combination of routing the amount of cans you need to pick up and not screwing up certain motions, like that. So I quick tag like that. Obviously with Gum, you can see it's a little harder than just being able to mash down or up because she has an actual motion. That went. This level's not too difficult. The route is fairly lenient, and I don't have to do any proper tagging. I can just quick tag everything and get away with it. But this is the first level that has a possibility of crashing, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I didn't get it. Yeah, jump's a bit weird. Minor error, yeah. No one will know. Well. Thing is with cancelling is it's even faster to get out of graffiti if you cancel it, so you can cancel it just before you finish the motion. So yeah, we're good. That's right. That's not too bad. And it didn't crash, so Sega, you did a good job. Possibly. We'll see. This is the first level with... kind of shows off just how dumb the grinding in this game is. It's not... like, they realized that the grinding's a bit dodgy in the game, because when they made Jet Set Radio Future, every single character has a statistic called grinding, and it's how far away you have to be from a grind for it to pick up that you're on the grind. They don't have that in this game, so you can just, like, fall through grinds occasionally. I mean, it's not entirely inaccurate, you are missing the grind, but it just looks like you're on the grind. Okay, don't know why that failed so many times. Oh, I didn't make it. That's annoying. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe. So yeah, it's another weird thing. You just kind of get on top of vehicles like this. Generally speaking, that's actually faster than trying to jump your way on top, especially as it's really easy to fall off. One thing you should know about this game, if you haven't already, is that the soundtrack is incredible. It was made by a man called Hideki Naganuma, and he is criminally underrated watched on Twitter, so you guys should all go and follow him. He's Hideki_Naganuma. He's also recently started working on a new game called Hover, which is kind of like a combination between this game and Mirror's Edge, and it looks awesome. So you guys should look out for that game, especially if you like this or Mirror's Edge. I've got enough. We're okay. Yeah, those are little cutscenes that trigger just by people seeing you, sort of. They're a little weird. This is the jump. Oh, I made it. Okay. I'd like to say that I don't mind what happens in the run now, but that'll be a lie. I'm still happy I got it, but I'm taking these a little safe. Normally you can quick tag these, but marathon strats. I'm gonna go ballsy. I should have enough points. I should be like 4,000 over. I did it fairly fast, so yeah, there we go.
That's right.
Almost forgot what character. I used to do this level as Beat, so you can do it in like to get jets, not that bad, but it's a lot riskier, and it may actually be slower. It's a bit of a weird one.
Headquarters to all units, headquarters to all units. We've received report of reckless skaters in the residential area.
Okay.
All nearby officers to the scene.
It's actually the fastest way to get those two, because normally you have to do this really long grind that goes all the way around the back. Like you end up going there, but it still would like waste time doing it. So start doing any percent route for some reason. Still not working. Oh, I swear that works on my PC and on like no others. Oh wait. Yeah, the thing is, when I use Beat, you have to do full motions, but with Gum, because she gets so many points just for her first motions, you actually don't need to bother.
This is headquarters to all units. Police dogs will be released as
Also, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but if you're wondering how I do the motions so fast, because I get asked this quite a lot, I actually take my right hand off the stick, off the controller, and I just use my palm on the stick, because I think it's the easiest way. Kind of arcade stick, like, oh, that jump is a lot harder than that looks as well. I'm really happy I got that. That jump is courtesy of Annie, who currently holds the record for both any percent and 100% at the moment. He is a beast at this game, and he found that jump, and it's saved a lot of time. Because that's getting it normally is really awkward and messes with the route of this level. That should be good. Yeah.
That's right.
Let's get scratching.
I think we have our first rival. So yeah, as well as playing through the missions, you have rivals that come up and kind of challenge you. They're really dumb. They're all incredibly easy things that you wouldn't have been able to complete the previous levels without actually learning these things. Like the idea was kind of an extra learning tool to teach you things you might not know. But some levels before this you have to know this, but before you can do it. So it's a bit of a weird thing to have added. But it gets us characters without having to get jet, so I can't complain. And weirdly, like a lot of the things like this, triggers are kind of broken, like in the tutorial, so you can really mess with how to do it, but almost all the character ones are really solid. I found absolutely no way you can break them, to the point that trying to do them too fast can break them. There's one later on where you have to, I'll point it out when we get there, but you can fail it by jumping, basically. It doesn't make much sense. Also, if you want to run this game, I have made a tutorial somewhere on my channel that goes over like the basics of the small amount of tricks that are in this game, the categories and most of the tutorial tricks, because getting tutorial to be good is actually really annoying, because there's a lot of really tiny tricks that save time. Just realised I haven't actually practiced the final boss of this in a long time, but I just kind of ignore him because he's so easy, but I know he can also mess with you quite a bit. We'll see how that goes.
HQ to all stations, HQ to all stations. Juveniles have been reported recklessly skating in the Kogane construction area.
So like the
Officers in the area respond.
oh god, thank god, that saves a lot of time. It's kind of a weird one to get as well. But yeah, the way this game is routed is basically we took the any % route and then kind of just found what graffiti souls are already kind of on the way, and then we just added gum so that we got the points, and then took her away if we needed to. So there's like there's not actually that many graffiti souls we miss on some levels, and then we just pick up the slack on the final levels, because the final 3 missions are each area combined into one map, and then you just like fight. You do graffiti on all of them. That was really bad. Okay, yeah, that's actually really bad. Yep, it was. I would hazard a guess that it wasn't that worse. There is a possibility I can fail this now. I'm trying to think of the points on the fly. I shouldn't do, unless I get hit. This would be a really annoying level. I always seem to get this level repeated in my PD. Oh, it was scaring me there. Okay, we're alright. And now we have the easiest in terms of jets, because all the bosses are impossible to not get jet on. The wrong way. I don't actually know why, but there seems to be no way, including, I think I finished with 20 seconds left on the clock and it still gave me nitro. And that's impossible in terms of failing that hard. This boss is just not that difficult. So, yeah, here's another one where we're just going to pick up a couple of things that are on the way whilst we're doing the route. This level's a bit weird. Actually, I guess most of the levels kind of, the boss levels kind of have the idea that you go and collect the 30 cans you need to kill them, because there's always 3 bosses and they each take 10 cans. So you just go as Tab, because he has a 30 can limit, and then you go around and collect all of them and then fight them because it's easier. Oh, that's going to mess with me. So yeah, that's basically all I'm doing. I'm gonna try. I used to have a different route for this. It's really, really safe because you basically trigger each of the Poison Jam members individually, so it's like ridiculously easy to fight them. But it's slightly slower than Anissa's route, which is the trigger to get the bosses to run is actually above that panel I just jumped over. For some reason it's like a long tube, so you can. Oh wow, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, I got trolled. Okay, it's fine. This boss isn't too hard. So even though that's lost me the quick kill, assuming I'm not awful. There we go. Which I don't know what it will be. I don't know. So the hitting in this game is awful. Basically, unless you get hit from behind, they can hit you any direction they want away from themselves, and it is just like really annoying. They can do that as well. It's generally not a problem in this level because you just set it up so they hit you from behind and then you destroy them. But later on, you have to get some very specific setups for it. The last boss you have to fight in this area. Oh my god, really? Okay. Future note, this is not how you fight this boss. He should never ever get back here. If he's got back here, you're a terrible person. So I am a terrible person right now. But yeah, even with that atrocious display, I still get Jet. I get Jet by like 5,000 or something. I don't know. It's a really weird system. I think they just wanted to make it so that you didn't have to bother trying to speed up those levels because they're really annoying. Also, this level has one of the jumps that made me start running 100%. Because basically, I thought 100% was a really dumb idea. And then I found a bunch of tricks that I really wanted to use. So I started running 100%. And that was pretty much the only reason. I still don't really like it. But it looks pretty cool and doesn't really even skip that much. All it really does is skip a cutscene. But it looks swag, and swag is what you need in games like this.
This is headquarters to all nearby units. We received a 911 call reporting reckless skaters in Ben 10. All officers near the station.
So this is another one where I don't actually have to do these full. I can quick tag these, but marathon threats, because that can happen. So I should still be alright. Yeah. I just need to make sure I end up with full health. I should probably have explained the point system of this game already. It's kind of weird. It's got a you get points, yeah. But as well as the graffiti points, like the end thing, I spent a while trying to figure out what all the factors to points were because some of them seemed really odd. So, for instance, the timer is kind of weird. It's 1 second is 30 points. Sorry, no, the timer is normal. And it's the health that's weird. So the health is 3,000 points is your percentage of health from full. And if you have full health, then you get another 3,000 points. So basically, it is always massively useful if you are not full health. That was the swag trick, by the way. I just kind of went over it. I still missed the defeat yourself, so that's annoying. But I can get that later and it's not that big a deal. But yeah, so it's almost always worth if you aren't like exactly 100% health to go and get it. Because the time will never be enough that it's a problem. I'm a little worried that might be the point, yeah.
That's right.
Most of the early levels are not too bad. They're fairly basic and fairly lenient with a couple of things. And there's most of the end levels are a little more tricky.
Emergency with service. Emergency with service.
I really just don't know what some of these things are about. Just like that, I don't think there's ever an instance in this entire game that you would ever want to make that jump, other than this. So yeah, this is the one where if you go fast, it fails, essentially. The way you're supposed to do this is, normally, you do a boost jump through there, because it's the fastest way, but if you jump, it just ends the level, because there's like a weird trickery to that hallway where it just puts you at the top of the map despite it starting at the bottom and not actually being elevated. So if you jump at any point, it thinks that you're slightly like higher than the trigger, like the trigger for the area you're supposed to be in is, so it just ends immediately. Because they all have like an area that you're supposed to trigger, and if you don't do certain things, they'll fail. So like if I went and grind on something else instead of this, it would have failed immediately. And if you land on one of the rails and start grinding, you can go outside the area and fail, that happens a lot actually. It's a really annoying one. Yeah. Level's kind of weird. because this is almost exactly the any percent route with changes pretty much only to pick up like these. It's fine, I've got backup strats alright. That was the backup strat, man. It was so good. What I thought was funny is I found that strat out of frustration of failing that jump so much, and Anis has no idea, or had no idea it existed, and it was just because he doesn't fail like I do all the time.
HQ to all stations. A 911 call reports rampant youth in Gigitomayan Ben 10. All officers in the area respond. Repeat.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't fail there. No one saw it. There's one motion for beats like the characters like beat, so they're the mid graffiti ones, which I always seem to fail, so I take it really slowly. It's the fourth motion, and it's something to do with the way that I actually do the motion. That I guess they're a little kind of annoying, I guess, but at the same time, really, if you fail, it's just you failing. It's not like the game is wrong. It's just once you doing it a specific way, or you've done it too fast. So most of the times you fail, it's because you haven't completed a motion, like it hasn't registered the final hit of the motion because you were going too fast back to the next motion, or you started it before it can actually register that there's another motion to be taken. And the one I fail on with beat is basically because of the way that I do that full circle, it doesn't end properly. It's really odd. No, I didn't get that. That's kind of an optional graffiti soul, because what's more important is that I get far enough to despawn this tank. So there's supposed to be a tank here, and he's not, and that's quite important because at the end I need to do a full tag and he can hit you. As I said before, hitting you basically gets rid of 3,000 points immediately, and especially he can hit you just before the level finishes and you can't even like go and get extra health. It's happened to me once before, like that small second you saw before it started the end of the game, at the end of the level, you can just get hit and then you can't do anything about it and you just lose like 3,000 points. This is one of the second reasons that I started 100%, so I really hope I get it. I might reset if I, not reset, I mean like redo the level if I don't get the trick, because it's kind of annoying to do in the other section of the game. It's not as easy to pick up, but we'll see. Okay, we got it. We're good. So yeah, basically, I can pick up those two and still fight this boss completely normally, despite it being like a really weirdly triggered fight, which is awesome. And that is a really annoying tag to get normally, so... Okay. I'm a little behind there. Yeah, okay. Fine. Bosses are expected to go badly. This one especially. This is, I think when people first started running this game, this was the one everyone hated, because it's really awkward to actually like fight them. Okay, I didn't trigger the other one, so if I was going to try and quick kill him whilst he was the only one triggered, but it's kind of a pain. These guys will probably give me the run around for a bit. It's okay if you're only having to deal with two of them, but when there's all three of them, you can't really focus one very easily. You just have to kind of hope. That's what you need to happen, getting hit from behind. Because when you get hit from behind, they can't... the game just deals with it by pushing you... like making you invincible and not knocking you anywhere, so that they just walk through you. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't trigger the third guy, apparently. I think he wasn't in place when I... Like, he hadn't finished running to this place when I actually was there, so... I mean, it's probably better because he's easier to fight here than... Go on. Oh. Also, levels don't finish until you touch the ground. So, that's why generally you don't want to be grinding when you're when you're about to finish a level. So chapter 1 is almost done. I don't know why they made chapter 1 like this. I don't really know why they split it into chapters, because chapter 1 is 10 levels, chapter 2 is 2 levels, and chapter 3 is 4 levels. So they're not in any way evenly split. It's really odd. Also, Yo-Yo's a cheater. Just watch him. Look, he's starting early. It's a race, and he can't even be legit about it. It's fine, he's a slow person, so we can just destroy him. I say a slow person, and I mean more that his AI is very badly written, so he just takes a ridiculous route. Because I said slow person, but I was wrong. Everyone's the same speed in this game. Even Combo, despite the fact that he doesn't look like it, it's just that he's a worthless character. There is a combo curse in this game, which is basically after you get unlocked combo and you go back to chapter 3, normally in any percent, what you do is you just press left and select the character, but since you've unlocked combo, that's where he is. So it was a curse where basically the start of every Golden Rhino's first map was everyone would just pick combo, because we forget that we're supposed to pick the second character. And then he'd kill your run because he's awful. Because he can only carry 15 cans, and he is cool, but yeah, he's better in future. Final boss. I'll see if I can not get a completely awful boss this time. There's at least one boss which I should do well, because it's pretty much impossible to fail it, the quick kill, as long as you set it up right. So this one has one problem. The sidewalk or pavement, depending on where you live, you can get stuck inside it. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen, but you need to trigger all 3 of these in a kind of a weird manner. Then you need to get on the grind behind her. If you jump too late, I was alright, you get stuck in the pavement, so I might be able to get... No, I'm just a little too fast. Because I need to kill her first, it's more important. Because I am grabbing... Nope, that's not gonna work. Shit. Okay, that one's not... this is another one of those grinds are not great. So... There we go. And just for the sake of ease, I'm gonna go like this. And also, there's a graffiti cell there. I don't know why they decided that was a great position for it. All the other ones are just out in the open. And they're like, no, we've got to hide one in a really weird spot that makes no sense. Although, to be fair, I guess the counter to that would be if you're fighting this boss, then you could kind of go there. That wasn't actually that terrible a fight. That's pretty much like a normal fight. The only thing that can go faster is you can kill the that one just before he gets in. So you have to have the one kill at the bottom. Now, this is the introduction for chapter 2. Is these 2 dudes? She's not a dude. These two people from America. Sorry, I didn't realize I needed clarification, but yeah, these people from America have come to talk to us about the revolution in Japan.
Oh man!
Please ignore that I just failed that. It is a little awkward, but that was just bad. That wasn't like occasionally this doesn't register, but that was just I failed it completely. But yeah, they've come from America to talk about Coin, who isn't in this game at all, and also isn't in future. So there's a character that is probably supposed to be Coin.
Yo, kid.
But yeah, they want to join our revolution. And the weirdest part of this story is that what this comes down to is the reason the policemen are after us is they think we have a demon disc that can let you control the world by playing turntables. Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. You can't... Oh, right. Yeah, you can actually sort of beat the bus, but... Oh, I guess you could. I've never really thought about landing on top of the bus because it's a little awkward for the jump you want to do, but I guess it would make sense. And then half-pipe physics in this game are awful as well. They didn't get many physics right, to be fair. As fun a game as it is, there's a lot of dodgy physics. So the half-pipe physics have this weird thing. Basically, if you go up far enough, you'll start doing a trick jump. And if you do a trick jump, you'll go back into the half-pipe and not out the half-pipe. So quite often in that area, you can get just like completely messed over. Also, you can kind of infinitely boost. If you let go of boost on the same frame it finishes and then press it again, you can just continue the boost and it won't lose you any time. But it's kind of weird to get the timing because it's not like you get 5 boosts or something. It's like you get 4 3/4 and then you have to like get it off and back on again. I just love that he's from America and he's holding a giant yen chain. Well, I say America, I mean Grind City, but it's supposed to be like America. If you haven't gathered from this. Oh, did we get... We're gonna get it? Oh, we didn't get Dragula. There's a Rob Dugan track here instead, and it's awesome. This level will show you a big kind of thing that I can abuse. That basically means I don't have to do this level very legit at all. In terms of getting the points. Oh, I should have gone for that. First. Yeah, I can basically 80% this like quick tags and stuff because I can get points really easily in a bit later on. Abusing the fact that wall rides are really dodgy. I don't think I'm going to get it. No. It's fine. It's pretty easy to pick it up. The other one is actually the one I was worried about missing. Oh. These are great windows, by the way. I don't know who designed them, but really solid. Oh, this happened in all of my practices as well. I don't know what it is about this graffiti cell, but it just does not like... This grind is just very unforgiving, I guess. Wait. I can't actually remember if I pick up any health, so I'm going to go pick up health. I'm going to kind of take it safe and do a couple of extra reps of the trick that gets me loads of points.
This is Golden Rhino from the Communications Center. Assassin number
Also,
5 is about to arrive.
I didn't skip it, I messed up. You can actually skip that animation.
Otherwise,
It's a little odd. I think the way it works is you trick it into thinking you're on the roof for a second, and then you just drop back in. This is one of my favourite levels just for this set of tricks. Right? It roots itself really, really nicely. So like me and Anise rooted most of this game with help from Trihex a bit and some other people whose names I'm completely forgetting. But in terms of the 100% route, I made the basic route. Then Anise decided he needed to destroy me on that as well, so he started doing 100%, and then we rerouted a couple of things. But yeah, this is one of the really dumb things. I can just get loads of points. I'm gonna do one more because I don't have any health, and just because I'm generally a little scared of this section. There we go. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna get health as well. And I can do it later. So just because I'm gonna quick tag everything instead of doing box strats. They are a little crazy. I do not like dealing with them. Oh wow, I got lucky. That's like exactly what you want. It never happens. Oh, I even got the wall ride. Jesus. It's a shame it was a bad run at the start. So that the wall ride requires you to have like a really specific angle for some reason. I'm just dropping down to get help. Like, I should be alright. If I was better, I would have worked out how many points I have already, but my math is bad right now. I did. Yeah, that's what I mean. Bad grind physics. Oh. He can also hit you if you're a little too slow. That should be dead.
I got mad skills.
Although not by as much as I wanted it to be. It was only 1,000 over jet. And most of my strats are aiming to be like 5,000 over at least, just in case. Yeah, if I don't get jet, I have to retry the level because I can't unlock all the characters without jet. So this is the first level where it's like superly likely to crash on me at the end of the level. Also, if you've only ever played this game on Dreamcast and never played the HD version, this will look very different because you actually have more than 10 frames a second. The Dreamcast cannot handle this level at all. I don't really know why. Like, it doesn't seem like it's much worse than other levels, but it's absolutely awful on this. I recently got a Dreamcast and I was considering like seeing what a run would be like, and it was unpleasant. After having played this, it's kind of unplayable. A lot of people find the fact that you don't have a camera move in the DC version really unplayable. I actually move my camera. I move my camera with the just go behind you anyway, which is the way Dreamcast did it. So, oh wow, what? Okay, this is a weird thing to mess up. Okay, that should be good. Oh, sweet! I didn't get the cutscene as well. There's a little cutscene if you're slightly further to the right and trigger it, and that can almost make up for the fact that it was really slow. So this one is quite tight in points. I want to pretty much not fail anything like that. Shouldn't have spoke. I can still make this up.
Communication center. I will send more units to Pine Square. Wait for them.
Also, because I never visit these levels again, both this and the previous level, I have to complete all of the things first try. Oh, I should have done that properly. I'm trying to think of backup strats. Okay, I know one thing I can do, just to make sure I get the jet, because I really don't want to have to do this level again. I just make sure those don't hit me as well. And they are super homing. So, I'm just going to do this grind until I get the 1,000 points. Ooh, and dodge that, okay. So that should be alright. Should be okay with this. I'm just gonna have this one. Sweet. That should be more than enough. So yeah, the backup strats for this game are really just go and grind for a bit longer and you'll get some points. Because when you get 15 tricks, you get 1,000 points, and because 1 second is worth 30 points, you only need a small amount of time to build that up. Oh, I was over by 4,000, so I only needed to do one of those tricks and I probably would have been okay. But I wanted to make sure. This is the first level. I am absolutely super scared of failing, so let's see how this goes. I've got a pretty big backup strat for the marathon because the first time I ever raced this game 100% with an East, I had to mercy kill my run because I failed this level like 8 times. And I don't really know why, because we figured out the route and it was a little... It didn't have much leeway. It was about 1,000 points of leeway, which is not much for this game. But I did like a perfect run of it and it still failed me, so I got really confused. Also, I came up with this route like not very long ago, so let's see how well it actually works.
That's right. Yeah. I just set a bomb in the city. Get close to it and it'll go beep. And
That should be alright.
boom.
So these green tags are like a new thing. Basically, the red arrows before were vital, and the green ones are like extras to help you actually get jet. Because on some levels they are absolutely impossible with the normal graffitis. If I do everything right in this level, this extra set of tags puts me 10,000 points over. So it seems like overkill, but there's so much that can go wrong in this level that I just don't really like risking it.
This is most disturbing.
Also, I think I failed something. What did I miss? No, it wasn't in this level, it's fine. I was doing another level. Okay. Also, if you get stuck against a wall, you can't turn. I don't know why.
Let's look at the fun.
Well, I know why they designed it like that, but I don't know why they designed it like that. So you have to pull yourself off the wall to do anything. And this is another green tag. This one actually is in the route because you can't do this level. Because this level is 70,000 for jet. You get quite a lot at the end. I should finish around, I think actually, what I finished around 54,000 roundabout. I didn't need to do that. I did that wrong. Oh well. Okay. Forgot what I was doing. I just went into any percent mode right there. Oh yeah, that was a trick jump, but I'll take it. Wait for these explosions. In any percent, you can do a pretty cool trick where you basically just dodge the fire or the explosions by just doing it really quickly. But that requires you being able to like do really quick tags, which, I mean, it's fairly fast like this when you get the rhythm, but even then. Also, you can trigger that explosion from above, but I'm really bad at it. Anise told me how to do it, and I still don't understand how it works. He gets it like every time. Okay, so far we're pretty good. I failed the last tag of one of the big ones, but that should be made up by the fact that I got 2 extras. Each extra one is 5,000 points, so I should have a pretty big leeway. But there's a lot left to mess up. Right at the end of the level, there's a very random enemy who can get like super attached to you. He just will not like get away at all. It's quite annoying. Did I get the explosion? I did. If you get the right placement, you can, I don't think I did for that one. Yeah. You can get the next set to explode before you get there, and obviously it means you don't have to do that and like dance around the explosion. Oh, okay, we got it. That's another one. You just go to the corner, it triggers that explosion a little early. And this is another thing, just to make it safe. There is actually, I have enough cans to get through the last section, but I like just having that extra bit. Also, apparently I'm doing these tags because I completely forgot they were there. I'm gonna get the other 5 just in case. Like you don't need any of those to really do the last section. Also, there's a little cutscene there that I just missed by going slightly to the right of it. There's a lot of kind of odd cutscenes. I guess the idea is that there were big jumps that they were like
1, 2, 3.
Big deal of.
1, 2,
like,
3.
Wow, you crossed this giant gap that
really
is just a normal jump.
1, 2, 3.
They're really annoying. They're
1,
almost
1,
all of them are
1,
skippable as well.
1, 2, 3.
Like, by doing almost exactly what they expect you to, but you just need to maneuver slightly around the trigger.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're just.
So this is where the guy who just doesn't leave you alone is, and also where the really stupid enemies are. I'm hoping they stay stupid. So these enemies have, like, the camera is showing they know you're there and they're trying to get to you, but they just have like no ability to do so. It's really odd. And if I get, it looks like I might have got it. There's you can get it to happen in the next bit, and they can stand right next to you and just be completely incapable of actually hitting you. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, the guy's just there, and he just like can't find me. He walks around me and everything. It's great because I need to get these tags, and they're really hard otherwise. They'll find me when I get here for some reason, but I'll take that. So, oh god. Okay, we're right. And luckily there's health up here, so I don't have to worry about that. And then there we go. That should be Jet. Okay. Only 7,000 over. It's fine. Right. That was the most worrying part of this run over. There's still like bad levels to go, but that's the one that I was most scared of. Another fun tutorial character. And now we have to deal with half-pipe physics, because they absolutely wanted to push this game with its half-pipe physics. Okay. I mean, to be fair, they're not that bad. I've played worse, but it's just very... Actually, to be fair, yeah, okay, that can happen. Right when I was about to give it a little bit of praise, I was wrong. Oh. And yeah, if you loot the line you... Oh my god. The line you pick when you're going up is the line it will stay to. You know, like no matter what you do. Okay, we got away with it. Yeah, the problem is generally you're trying to just get out of half pipes and not ever use them. So that tends to be the issue. And getting out of them is really annoying. Need to remember to not be stupid. Okay. I always try and cut that last jump, like, unnecessarily close. I don't really know why. And it normally fails me. Now we have, I think, the best, like, looking map. It's... If anyone's played Jet Set Radio Future... no, that's the wrong way. Wait. Okay. That shows that we got Jet on all of those levels, just so you know. So that just makes sure we know that I haven't failed Jet, and I think I haven't missed anything. But yeah, this level is kind of very much Rueake Heights and Kubigalka Hill, if you've played Future, which is why I love it, because they're my favourite levels in that game. Yeah, man. I think it was mentioned sometime yesterday on a stream. Oh yeah, during the Apescape run. Japan just loved afros around this time. It's in a lot of their games. Also, this is the best song in the game. It's awesome. Kind of want to just stop talking so you can listen. So the next section is kind of the only real thing that can go wrong. Like, you can get hit quite a lot and lose lots of time, but this bit... Oh, sweet, I got the jump. This bit requires you kind of fooling the AI triggers so that they just don't trigger at all. And it means you can do something way easier than you should be able to. So should be alright there. Oh, that's really dark. Okay. Yeah, okay, right. So neither of these two have triggered, and the sniper that's across the water won't shoot me. So I can... This is the only way you can actually do these triggers properly, because if you do any more, they disappear, and then you have to fight against the worst enemies in the game, which is these jetpack dudes who have like hacking auto aim and can hit you no matter what you do, and just, oh, they're a pain in the ass. Yeah, there's those enemies. Luckily, I kind of stay in areas where they don't do much to me most of the time. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So here's one of those. Trying to get out. Okay. Actually, let me get out. Sweet. Okay. And then another place I can kind of abuse this wall ride thing. It's a little harder here. Yeah, because that can happen, but I still got the 1000, so it's alright. There used to be an awesome glitch in this game, which they patched out, and I'm really sad about. That was me. That was not bad grinds. That was just me. But yeah, there was a trick in the game, because the original game didn't have camera function. Oh my god, why can I not grind on this? Okay, let's. There we go. Do you want to clap? It was pretty difficult, man. I appreciate it. It's a difficult trick. Yeah. So they didn't design the game with camera in mind. So what you could do was put the camera under the death trigger of the water here, and then fall through the floor. And if you did it in the right way, what you could do is fall to the sewers, load everything but the enemies, and it made this level so easy. I only ever got to do one run with it before they patched it out. Oh wow, they're not... What are they doing? They're just like not attacking me. Shouldn't complain, but still. It's confusing. They're actually like not... I glitched them? I don't know. That was another graffiti soul as well, if you didn't see it. Wasn't me just screwing up. I feel like I'm saying that a lot in this run, and that's probably not good. So this is a little bit of a safety graffiti. I normally don't get this in my route. Anis does, and I kind of see why. I tend to find this not a bad level, but there's just a lot of stuff to control you. So yeah, their AI messes up and they get stuck behind so that they can only shoot you there, which is very convenient. I'm just going to pick up health. And then drop. This is a slightly faster way back to the sewers. And you cannot skip this cutscene. I have tried. It's annoying. There's not actually many cutscenes left in this game that we can't skip in some way. But that one is just, I don't know. It covers the whole tunnel, so unless there was an outbounds, which before the camera glitch we never found. Oh man, okay, that's good. So this gets me a little bit of extra points. And half-pipe physics time. No. Okay. There we go. Right. That wasn't too bad. That half-pipe is really awkward. I don't know why it's so awkward, but it just doesn't like jumping out of it normally. I used to just go round, but it's slower. It's not what speed gaming is about. Okay, well, there's also a faster trick here, but it's super inconsistent. You can actually jump on this statue and get up from there. And it means you don't have to do this and kind of turn around awkwardly. But the snipers are hit. Oh, not the snipers, the jetpack dudes. And they can just destroy you. Okay, they can shoot me right now, so I'm in. Okay. I'm not 100% sure that's jet. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna say we're safe because I can kind of mess with this last level as much as I want, really. Because the last level doesn't have, it has the like wall ride glitch. It's not a glitch, but just the wall ride next to a grind, so you can just get loads of points really quickly. So if I'm really doing badly, I can just basically stay there and do that a couple of times, and it will solve that problem. And it's faster than retrying the whole level. Race this dude through the sewers. And for some reason, I don't think they like... Oh, wait, I missed the... What am I doing? I just did that the slow way for some reason. Oh, that's alright. It's not actually much faster to wall ride up here, it's usually just for points. Is it getting hotter? Is that just me? Jesus. I didn't actually need to do that. You can do it slightly faster. This level's kind of, or this little race is another kind of silly one where he just takes an exceptionally dumb route that makes no real sense, just to make sure that you win, I guess. Also, there are, in both this and the yo-yo race, there are 2 spots where they will stop and wait for you as well, in case you like really screw up. Can't actually remember the best spot to get graffiti. Let's just grab this one because I can't remember and I'll mess up. You only need 1 graffiti, but yeah, they put a lot in here for some reason. I guess the idea that if you're like me, you'll forget where things are and you might need obvious ones to pick up. So I think we have 2 characters left? Maybe 3. 3 with the jet stuff. The other thing I didn't explain actually, which people might have already talked about, is I'm not doing so yeah, Poison Jam shows I got jet. I'm not getting pots because he is technically a bonus character and he's really dumb because the only way to get him is to complete the game, watch a 5-minute unskippable credits, and then beat half the game again. And that's the only way to unlock him. So we just kind of went with the, no, we just won't bother. It's a little too dumb. At some point, I want to do a pots percent, which is like, I do 100%, then I do any percent to get to pots, and then I only use pots for the rest of the levels. And the reason that would be cool is because pots can only carry 5 graffiti, or 5 cans of graffiti, so you have to route it really strangely. Oh, this is the one I missed. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to like go back because I screwed that up a little bit. Yeah, even though I'm screwing up pretty bad, I blame it because I don't normally do that in the route, but yeah, I can make up a lot of the points. I will probably go a little more safe than I should, just to make sure, because I don't really mind being that slow, I guess, as long as I don't have to reset a level, because that's when everything goes wrong. And I completely forgot that I changed characters for this marathon run, because if I screw up any tags here, it like massively screws me over. Okay, we're alright. If I lose any tags at all, it massively screws up the route. Also, this is the best graffiti soul ever. The only way you can get into here is to get it to knock you in or damage boost through. There is no other way to get this graffiti soul. I have no idea why they designed it like that. And most of the time what it will do is just knock you off and down, and you're just done. And now we're coming to the third reason that I started running 100%. Okay, now I need to get the trick. It's quite hard. Got it? Oh no, I didn't get enough angle. Basically, you can pick up that graffiti soul at the top that you see at like super speed off the train. Then you can beat the train around the corner. It's no longer that useful because we actually spend a bunch of time down here just doing this to get points. Oh, I should have, yeah, I forgot I need to actually still pick it up. Okay, might be able to get it in time. No. I was trying to be tricky and it just didn't pay off. Okay, so unfortunately actually stopping is a legitimate problem in this area for some reason. Right, okay. Oh my god, okay, there we go. No, really? Okay. Okay, game. Yeah, there we go. There we go, right. It also helps that is actually a really annoying graffiti soul to get. That's why it's cool to get it like that. But sorry, what were we saying? Yeah, it's pretty bad. But at the same time, I still haven't actually lost any time yet, so because I was building up points whilst I did it. No, I need to get off. Might be a little... Oh no, I can do it. Cool. This should be enough. Especially as normally I was using beat and he gets less points on this section, so we should be alright. We'll see. So yeah, the reason I need to not fail any tags is because I need to have exactly 3 here so that I can complete this tag, so that there's only 15 left in this area, so that I can go and collect 15 cans. Oh my god, he can actually kill me right now. I should probably go to the health desk. Yeah, so I only need 15 cans to like complete all the graffiti in this area now, so I only have to go back and collect 1. Oh, thank god I got that. Oh man. All the really hard graffiti souls are not being bad for me today, that's nice. So yeah, there's only 2 places in this entire map that they put graffiti, but I have no idea why. It's really annoying. It makes routing this level really dumb. So I have to go back there to get graffiti, and then the last area I go to has graffiti, but even there it doesn't have enough, and it has graffiti in a place that can be glitched. So basically, if you pick up graffiti too fast, it doesn't register you picked it up. So you can basically, I gotta stop saying basically, you can pick up, it's like a pyramid tower of about 12, and you can pick up like all of them so fast that you will get 3 cans from it. So you have to just be really slow. You have to intentionally slow yourself down just to pick it up. And I time the graffiti specifically so that I end up with at this graffiti with no enemies, so that I can full tag it. Because similar to the previous level, a lot of the big tags in this area you just can't like get away with doing fully, because enemies are just almost always there. And I have to watch out for this. That little crane thing there can destroy you. In fact, it can soft lock your game. It can knock you into this area just here and just immediately soft locks. It's really annoying. I got that in another race. It also is just really hard to like read where it is. Okay. Really? Okay. I should still be alright. What confuses me is I got the really hard one like first try, but I can't get the easy one. It's like eating my boost a lot of the time is the problem. So yeah, I'm doing like kind of backup strats here because they were beating me down quite heavily. Right. So yeah, now we've just got this last section. Yeah, sorry, yeah, go ahead, yeah. I'm just rambling, so.
So we have a donation from Heapfire.
Oh man.
Hey, Rueake, it's Heapfire. Sorry I couldn't attend the ESA, so we couldn't do some amazing Jet Set Radio Future versus matches. I'm gonna make 100% sure to attend next year. Good luck on the run, man. So we're doing Jet Set Radio Future 100% next year, right? Right?
Totally.
Put this donation to whatever Rueake wants, I guess.
It's only 7.5 hours. I don't know if this donation's actually up, but is there the donation incentive for Noitu Love 2 Devolution to race a game in the credits? Because if there is, I want to do that. Noitu Love 2 Devolution. It's Noitu. It's another one of my games, but I really want that donation incentive met. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, is it not? Is that not on the Yellow Stream stuff? Okay, this could be an issue because I'm not fully healed. So, oh, I just remembered a graffiti soul I completely forgot. That I'm gonna go and do now. Yeah. I forgot that I failed a jump. I forgot that I failed a jump. It's a good thing. I need to go that direction as well, so it's actually not too bad because there's health in the bit after. Oh, there's also health there. So I said I couldn't screw up this level, but I'm doing a pretty good job. Alright. This is one of the awkward grinds as well. It does not like actually being. This is the cutscene I skipped earlier. You'll see, there it is. So it's quite a long-ish cutscene and fairly annoying. I'm gonna be super safe right now. I'm probably already over and actually alright, but I don't want to risk it because this level's fairly long. Oh, well, I've made this level long. It may not necessarily be long. Right. Should just be. Okay. Is this one? There we go. Oh, have I done it? Have I done it? Have I done it? Oh, I can relax. Oh, right. There's just there's a final fight against Poison Jam, and then a final boss that is awful. I will try and not pull a hip fire, which is dying in the final boss. This is another one where you trigger them, you go and pick up 30 cans, and then you just destroy them. Although I have failed most of those so far, but we'll see. This one's a little easier to set up, as long as they don't take forever to go off. They're a bit slow, so you can hit them quite easily. And it's another place where you have to just be like super slow. So yeah, pick them up slow. Yeah, I actually picked up the last 6 and only got 3. So I kind of got lucky there. Just chilling out here. Oh, how's it going? There we go. That's a quick kill. Cool. Just the final boss now. It is at the end of. I'll tell you when it'll be when I tag the final guy. Oh no. Okay. It's not a problem, it's just I need to remember. If you just pick tab, this is really easy because you just pick up 30 cans. If you pick up beat, you have to pick up cans halfway through, which is what you should do because it's faster, but it's really annoying because you're on a spinning disc and it's not very nice to control. This is the demon disc, by the way, that he found. He's trying to control the world through music. Yeah. So I want to do these ones first. Oh, I actually could have got the middle one. Generally speaking, you want to aim to get the middle panel where you can. Also, I don't need to care about points anymore, so I can quick tag everything. And that is a giant rhino. Doesn't actually matter, because you spawn back in the middle, so it actually loses you like no time. And it means I will remember to pick up cans. So. And there's no ranking on this at all, so I don't even have to have health or anything. But yeah, that's how easy any percent is, because every tag is just that. Oh, I got the speed boosts. Occasionally you can just transfer the speed of the spinning, of the platform spinning rounds to your actual run. I don't really know how it works, because it seems to be really inconsistent. I used to think it was only on the edges it would work, but there it worked a little bit, not fully. I didn't pick up enough! I knew I'd forget. I knew I'd forget. Yeah, see, this is why I picked tab. I think I need one more. It's fine. Just go all the way around. Okay. Yeah, okay, we do. So time's coming up in a second. It's basically, I'm gonna tag the guy in the center, and that's when the time's up. Hopefully I don't screw this up. There'll probably be a PB as well, because my current PB is really bad. I spend too much time practicing and not actually doing runs. Oh, good pattern. Good pattern. Time. What's that? That's not too bad, yeah? I'll take that. No failed maps, at least. Can I just turn that off?
Now they're saying that the building was destroyed in a construction accident. Yeah, right. But now, Goji's son is taking over the Rueake family business, and Tokyo is back to its glorious old self. Turns out the golden rhinos were just another group of Goji's henchmen. That explains a lot. However, not all ended well. Coin had been pulled too deep into the schemes of the Rueake and paid a steep price. And all because Goji was obsessed with control. He didn't know how to deal with people that he couldn't buy with his money. Maybe it really is lonely at the top. Or maybe he's just another eccentric millionaire. Well, they say that money is the root of all evil. Maybe it really can twist the hearts of men. It turns out the record that Goji was looking for, The Devil's Contract, was just an old indie record, a hoax. Maybe his twisted mind created the whole story out of rumors and superstitions in order to try and sate the demons of his own heart. Nevertheless, the noise tanks are in repair. The love shockers are all broken-hearted again, but Poison Jam is back and planning more mischief. In the end, it looks like they were the same as all of us after all. They'd been looking for something more, just trying to make sense of their own lives. Perhaps not, but how can anyone know the real truth behind it all?